Here's your Farm and Ranch Report from the Montana Ag Network.
Welcome back for today's Farm and Ranch News, where today we will be looking at grain exports and how the corn crop conditions are shaping up across the nation. First off, we see that U.S. wheat exports last week were at 10.5 million bushels, falling below market expectations, and were down solidly from last week's 20.3 million bushels. It was easily the lowest of the first 4 weeks of the marketing year export-wise. Now, in order to reach USDA's 900 million bushel wheat export projection, exports will need to average roughly 16.5 million bushels a week. Now, we will see the July crop production report coming out in a few weeks, and the assumption is that the all wheat crop estimate in the balance sheet is most likely going to be lower, which will impact the markets as well. Now, across the nation, corn crop conditions have been reported at 64% good to excellent, compared to 65% the previous week. 73% was the average set last year at this time. On the export end of things, which is making corn producers happy and livestock feeders very worried, U.S. corn exports were a 23-week low last week, coming in at just under 40 million bushels, falling below the average needed, USDA says, to keep up with the weekly export pace, which is currently 50 million bushels a week. Now, a one-week slowdown at exports is obviously not much of concern, but analysts will be watching this as the majority of China's roughly 6 million metric tons in unshipped sales are still on the books and will likely be needed to be loaded at the end of the marketing year in order to reach all of USDA's corn export projections. We'll be right back.